It doesn't matter if it's raining. It doesn't matter if it's snowing. It doesn't matter if it's sleeting. It don't matter if it's cold. It doesn't matter, because the cows have got to be fed. The farm has got to be taken care of, and we've got work to do. We always have work to do. There's always something to do on the Stoney Ridge farm. As you can see, sawmill, dump truck, hay. Today, we're gonna be running loads of old crappy hay, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. We're gonna use old Tater right here, and I'll show you on the back of this pickup truck what we got. Like I said, it doesn't matter, rain or shine, wind, storms, snow, doesn't matter. We still gotta care for our animals, we still gotta care for our land, and what we're doing with this is gonna take years to build soil. This is old, crappy hay that we're gonna be loading up today and bringing to the farm from another guy's farm, and he doesn't want it. Awesome. Free biomass. Let's have some fun. Yeah, baby. So guys, welcome to the Stoney Ridge farm today. This is Tater. Tater the dump truck. Tater is a 1984 International with a DT 466 International engine. This thing's awesome. You've seen it start up just now. It's got 380,000 miles or so on it. Looks pretty, good farm dump truck. What we're hauling today is old hay, old crappy, nasty hay. This stuff, and it doesn't taste good. What we're doing is we're getting out as early as we possibly can. You can see the sun is just starting to rise. I guess it's right over my shoulder, right there. So the wind is supposed to be whipping between 20 and 30 miles an hour today. This is flaky, nasty, and just makes a total mess when I pick it up with a tractor. And we're gonna be using a little John Deere tractor to load this stuff up. We're gonna take it over, and that's not my tractor, it's a neighbor's tractor, the guy that I bought all my hay bales from this year. Part of the deal when I bought all my hay bales was to get hooked up with these hay bales, these crusty old hay bales. His fields were lined with them. It was just hay that he couldn't sell. Around here in my area of North Carolina, there aren't a lot of folks farming, which is kind of sad because I live in rural North Carolina. It's also disappointing when you're out on the highway and you're using a tractor or you're hauling stuff like this. People don't have the patience for it like they would up in the Midwest, up in Ohio or Kentucky or something like that. They don't have the understanding that farm vehicles are running up and down the road trying to take care of business. So, that being said, everybody please pay attention to farm equipment and farm vehicles when they're out on the road. I want to show you a little bit of what the last few days have been on the Stoney Ridge farm. We've been off the farm. We've been up at Turtle Island. There's an airplane that we love so much. We've been up at Turtle Island with Eustace Conway running the sawmill. I milled up about 2,000 board feet for Eustace for a project as a bit of a donation to his charity. Very awesome. So that's why the unicorn and the sawmill is sitting out here. The first thing we got to do is get this load off the truck. I'm letting her warm up, and we're going to take it over to the other side of the farm and dump it. This old hay is biologic material, carbon, not carbon in the air, but carbon on the ground. Carbon-based life forms, that's what we are. We need carbon in order to establish forage here on the farm. Carbon causes rot. Rot causes fungi. Fungi causes an ecosystem, and an ecosystem is what builds soil, and that's what we're after. Let's get busy. Guys, before we can get started with anything, we got to put fuel in the truck. I've been running this truck back and forth. This will be my 6th load. Fuel tank is right here, and with every tank of fuel, I always put Techron diesel in there. Man, it keeps my equipment running strong. So I wasn't sold on Techron until I started putting it in my tractors and stuff. And this diesel fuel that you get nowadays is not the diesel fuel your grandpa used to put in his truck and tractor. This diesel fuel will break down, get water in it, it doesn't last, and with a truck truck like this that I don't drive very much and tractors that I don't drive very much, you know, in the wintertime, we've got to put something in there to help preserve that fuel and clean that fuel system. So Techron, that's what I use. Works. Trust me. We've all had fuel problems if we have any kind of diesel equipment and or gas equipment on the farm, especially with the gasoline with all the water in it. Ugh. Let's fill her up. $139. That's one load. All right, a fine morning's work here on the Stoney Ridge farm. So what we're gonna do with all this old hay is we're gonna take and spread it out on bare spots like this. Grandpa used to call this dead land, okay? And there's a lot of it here on the Stoney Ridge farm because we just have no topsoil. So I'll take all this stuff, take the skid loader, I'll pluck out all the goodies, and I'll take out all the string, and I'll spread it out on places like this and places like that right there. So that's what's going on, building soil on the Stoney Ridge farm today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down there. I'd love to hear from you. Love to hear what your ideas might be with spreading this hay out on the farm. A lot of folks are really concerned about weeds. Let me tell you, weeds are green. Green establishes roots. Roots penetrate soil. So I'm not worried about weeds. I want green material on my land. We can handle the weeds later if there are weeds that come up. But there's a seed bank in every single bale here, guys. This is free biomass for the farm. I'll take all I can get forever. You should too. Guys, we'll catch you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. I gotta go get old Tater here set up for the winter time, park him in his spot, and we got more farm work to do today. So we'll see you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge, bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo! Kill switch. Push that guy in. Oh, my key's in the house. Ah, redo. It helps when your brain is functioning on all 8 cylinders.